Welcome. This is the season finale of Between Us Season 1. This is the last episode, so
Crazy.
we won't be releasing a new episode until next year. So it'll be a good time if you haven't seen all the episodes to catch up. You know, if there's any you missed, go back and watch them while we take a little break.
Yeah.
So we'll be back after the new year, don't worry, for season 2. And we have tons of great things in store for that. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Be good.
We did it.
We did it.
A full
Started a
season,
podcast.
14 episodes.
Jaden's been trying to get me to do a podcast forever.
Dope. I think I said 14 at the beginning.
Yeah, 16.
Should I restart?
Yeah, who knows?
I
what he
definitely
said.
did. You think it's fine?
Yeah,
'Kay.
it's fine. 16.
Here, I'll say 16 and you just clip it in. Just kidding. It's 16.
Yeah.
Wow, 16?
16 whole
Whoa.
episodes.
I know. I was kind of like, should we just do 15?
Because it's a
But
multiple.
we already passed 15. So, yeah, this has been so cool. We've really put ourselves out there.
Yeah.
It's out there forever now. No, it's been awesome. And there's some things I want to change in season 2, but overall, I think I like this format a lot.
Yeah, me too.
So, all right. For this episode, we are covering our favorite moments of the year and our not so favorite moments of the year.
Okay.
So, why don't we jump right in?
Okay.
Okay. So previous week, we launched our merch. We talked about it on our last episode. And you will see us wearing all of that in season 2.
Yes.
So-
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I think I just love offering something tangible to people that they can wear and it's meaningful to them. So I think merch is the perfect avenue to do that. So if you haven't already, go to the description of this video and check out our merch because I'm sure there's something there for you. So as far as our sponsors, we always just like to thank our clients that we work with. If you're a business or if you want to build your own personal brand, reach out to us. We are crushing it. I'd like to be humble, but we're
You're
crushing
doing a
it
great
with our
job.
clients.
Yeah.
We've literally doubled one of our clients' followings. One of our clients got 2 million views on a TikTok. A different client has over 200,000 views on a reel. So there's just a lot of amazing things happening, and we would love to do that for even more people, but we do have limited space. So we're looking for, I would say, 2 to 3 more businesses or someone wanting to build their personal brand to work with. And if that's you, DM us and become one of the many of our customers that see awesome results. So, okay, let's jump in. Usually during Know It All, we do quizzes or, trivia. But this week I thought it'd be fun to just jump in and talk about our year since we're coming up on the end of the year, end of season 1. So what is your favorite moment from season 1 of the podcast?
I thought the first episode was.
You stole mine.
Oh, well, I was gonna say that one or the one with my sister was fun.
Oh gosh.
But the first one was just so like unhinged and like funny that it was just a good time.
Yeah. That was going to be my answer, was episode 1. Because we were just, I don't know what we drank
letting
that
everything out
morning.
there.
I think we were like so nervous that we were just talking craziness. I don't know what happened, but yeah, episode 1 was awesome. Everyone loved the one with your sister. That one was super popular. But overall, like, I don't know if I have really like a favorite moment. I think just doing it has been really awesome.
Yeah.
And like we've always talked about doing a podcast, and now that we've actually done it, it feels good. Like we followed through. We didn't just do 1 or 2 or 3 episodes. We did a whole entire season. And yeah, this is just really cool.
Yeah.
I'm like really happy that we're just like, let's just do it. You know, because I used to think, well, we need a studio. We need this, we need that. Like, but I think this is honestly perfect to our brand. It's just, we're in our home. It's very just authentic, and
Yeah, I like it better that way, because you've been trying to get me to do a podcast for a while, and I kept saying no, I don't want to, because it's just not my personality to like put everything out there and be on camera. But I feel like it's been fun. It's just been hanging out basically, and then it gets posted on social media.
I know it's funny because I'll look over and I'll literally see you just cheesing so hard. And I'm like, I know you're watching a clip from our podcast. It's usually when you're like trolling me.
Yeah, those are the best.
Those are the best. You're evil. I know, it is funny. Like, I don't know. Even my brother was like, post more clips. I love the clips. So, yeah, it's been cool. And I think I'm just excited. Mm-hmm. I'm excited that we're doing it. So, hardest part of 2023.
I would say the transition from Rightly Royce to trying to figure out.
You keep stealing my mind.
Well, it's because we live the same life, basically.
We should have coordinated first.
But it was just so hard because, I mean, obviously it was hard to decide to close Rightly Royce and then to actually close it. And then to try and figure out how to build a brand new business, because building a business is hard work.
So tough.
And it could be a little scary because you don't know if it's going to work. You don't know how long you should like keep going, and then how many times you pivoted. And so it was just a lot of unknown, I feel like. So that I feel like was the hardest.
Yeah, that was mine as well. I think, I had a lot of sleepless nights realizing that we're actually going to close Rightly Royce. You know, because we kind of talked about it, and then there wasn't any progression. But once we decided, we told our employees, and like, that's when I was like, whoa, this is really, really hard. Because that's what we were doing, you know, full time. And like, it was really scary to switch over to Why We Dream. And like you said, we've pivoted, we've changed things around, and like, everyone's been so patient with us as we figured it out. And, but we were kind of talking about it the other night of like, I feel like I can finally take a breath.
Yeah.
It took the entire year pretty much to get there, but I feel like we're at a point where I can finally just take a breath and just allow, you know, whatever's going to happen at this point.
Yeah, and I feel like it's turned into one of the better parts of like 2023, you know, just seeing the growth of Why We Dream and what it's turned into, and just like the team, like Taylor, Meg, Harry, and Emma, just like how they've stuck with it, you know, I just feel like it's so awesome. Yeah.
It's so cool. Everyone's fist pumping. Can I bring you in?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
What do you want me to do?
Come in.
Tap in for you.
Yeah, I want each of you. Okay, Taylor's going to come in. Sorry, this is off the cuff. I didn't prep them at all. Do you want to take my seat? All right, we've got Taylor in here now.
Yo.
Sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I don't know. It's just something I thought of. I was like, it'd be cool to have the crew on the final episode.
Can you hear me, Maggie? Yeah. Nice. Meg took my job.
Yes. Okay. So I think it'd be fun to go through these questions with you.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite moment from season 1?
There was a really unhinged episode a couple weeks ago that was kind of funny.
Okay.
But we cut like all of it out.
Oh, that's right.
Which one was that?
Fletcher was dancing.
Oh my, that was your favorite?
No, that one was just funny.
Oh.
I don't know what my favorite moment was though. Let me think about it. What was my favorite moment? Someone help me.
I remember there was one moment you were like cracking up.
I've been really laughing a lot behind the camera. That didn't make sense, but I don't know.
Put him on the spot.
I don't know. I've laughed back there a lot. We've had some good times.
Nice.
But a lot of times I just chill.
Yes.
So
you're kind of my like echo chamber.
Yeah, you like look to me like
I'll like say something good? And
is
look at you to see if it's any good. Really? Like if my joke's landing or.
Last week when you guys were talking about who initiates was pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was like, we started talking about it. I was
just like,
and I look over and Taylor's making, that face. I was like, we're moving on. That's the end of that
But
segment.
I also like talking about like arguments or like couples types of thing because Taylor's behind the camera and Meg's over there on the couch and they just like look at each other and they'll like.
Actually, you just reminded me. That was last week when Meg was sick. You weren't even here. Meg was sick and I was texting her about the boxes, keeping extra boxes.
Oh, yeah.
And Lindsay's like,
hasn't even heard
Lindsay's like, I need Meg here to back me up. And I texted Meg and said like, would you keep boxes? And she's oh yeah, I love those Apple boxes. And then she said, don't tell Lindsay I said that.
Meg!
She didn't want to let Lindsay down.
That's
that awesome. Was freaking funny.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Okay, what's been your favorite moment of 2023? Not just the podcast.
I don't know. Obviously, like, if we're just talking along, like, not in my personal life, really. Just, I guess this is my personal life, but like, just like showing up here to work is great. I mean, working out of the comfort of your home is, even though it's kind of far from my home, it's dope. Like, we just show up to work and sit at the dinner table over here, and we get shit done.
We do.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
And we've started working with a lot of cool clients, which has been fun.
Yeah.
The golf course I grew up, I learned how to play golf at Fox Hollow, and I've always wanted to work with them, and we just started doing all their content a few weeks ago. And that's definitely a highlight, especially we just started their giveaway, which you already mentioned this about our clients, but like that's gone crazy and their account is growing. And that's just, it's fun to have personal ownership in what we're doing, like in terms of just being proud of the work.
Yeah.
And like that just revs my engine, you know?
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast this morning about dopamine.
Yeah.
And I was kind of thinking like, what really gets me going? And it's honestly when like a client's video goes viral.
Yeah.
Or
Lindsay had to go real quick.
Yeah. Fletcher has a emergency potty. But yeah, I was just thinking about like what really like just feels so good. And oddly enough, for me, it's like when a video hits.
Yeah.
Or I see clients gaining followers, like it just ignites something in me where I get so excited and I'm like, this is awesome. Like you get so pumped for them, right?
Yeah. It's very satisfying to see your work help someone succeed, because no one out of the, almost 300,000 people who have seen that video, and all the people I know who have shared it and whatever have no idea that I even touched it. But for me, it's like I helped them.
Yeah.
I helped this account start to grow. Granted, the giveaway that they're doing is freaking awesome, so that definitely helps. But it's just cool to see like we are helping them succeed through social and marketing. So
yep,
it's awesome.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, anything else before we bring Meg in?
Just happy to be here. Love producing. I feel like I've done a lot of content producing I started shooting video 10 years ago. And it's just fun to take the things I've learned and apply them to something new, like the podcast. You know what I mean? Because obviously I know how to shoot video, I know audio, I know how to run lights, whatever. But just applying that here, because this podcast was really the kind of the guinea pig for what we're doing now. Now we have actual podcast clients that we have our traveling podcast rig here. And it's just really cool to take the things I've learned over the years and apply that to us having a good business to help people. And so I'm looking forward to producing more dope podcasts for people with great audio and good camera work.
Yeah. No, I feel like you've like leveled up.
Had to.
Yeah. Not by choice, by demand, right? But I feel like you've just really kind of come into your own as far as like video and audio.
Yeah.
And
I think just having the opportunity to do it day in and day out, because in my first 8-9 years of doing it, it was much more of like freelance, you know, hey, I need a wedding. Hey, come work for me for a week and film Miss Utah or whatever, all the random stuff I've done over the years. But now it's like in 2023, I probably edited or shot video like 350 days
probably
out of the year.
Yeah, probably.
I've had a few days
and
off.
Thousands of videos produced.
Yes.
Yep.
So anyway.
No, I appreciate you.
You too,
You've
dog.
been killing it. Okay, let's bring Maggie in. All right, Meg.
What's up?
This is Meg. She
Hi.
runs our social media.
My heart is
Great
pounding.
job.
Why did this turn so scary so fast?
I know, I said it's time for everyone to get a taste of our medicine.
I know. I always sit right over there and just listen and laugh the whole time. That's definitely an easier spot to be in.
Well, thanks for coming on, allowing us to interrogate you.
Of course.
I wish we had like a single light we could
That
turn
would be
on
funny.
everyone as they came in. But what would you say is your favorite moment from season 1 of the podcast?
My favorite moment from season 1 is probably all of the funny things that you guys talk about. There's been so many funny conversations, and I guess my favorite part is probably all of the relatable couples things that you guys talk about. I mean, even down to like silly little arguments, it's not the first thing you talk about with somebody. So it's like nice to be able to be like, wow, we're not the only ones that struggle with that. Because you don't meet other people and be like, hey, like we were also just fighting about the thermostat. This is my boyfriend. You know, like you don't initially like get that when you talk to people. So it's been fun to listen to it and just be like, oh, I relate. Like there's so many things that I'll be like, I am the same as Lindsay. And then there's like other things that I'm like, okay, I am Team Jaden for
Really?
this. There are a few
That's
things.
shocking.
I have all my Apple boxes. All of them. Every one of them. But I don't know. I think that's probably my favorite part is just like being able to relate on things that aren't like the obvious relatable things with other people.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it's just our personality, but like we don't really stay surface level, which I think people appreciate. It's like we're okay just saying like, oh, you know, it's kind of annoying when the toilet paper's under, not over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, without it being, you know, something that is combative or anything, right? I think we do a good job of that. Because there are little things like that throughout the day. I'll think, does anyone else experience this? And for me, on the flip side, when I say something, I'm like, I don't know if anyone even relates. But seeing people comment or seeing you guys nod off camera, I'm like, okay, this must be not just us experiencing this.
And even if it's like the smallest thing, it feels so much better knowing that somebody else out there is bugged by the way the toilet paper is inserted into the roll. Like, it just feels better.
Okay, what's your favorite moment of 2023? You've had a lot of change.
Yeah.
I feel like as well. You know, everyone has, but kind of talk about that.
My favorite moment of 2023... I don't know. There's been so much happen. It's been a busy year. I think my favorite moment of 2023 is probably just, I mean, all my life of working, I just did hair. So I've been working and supporting myself for like 5-ish years, and I've just done hair the whole time. And so this year, I stopped doing hair full time, and now I work with everybody here with Why We Dream, and it's just been fun to realize like working that doesn't feel like work, because all my life, like, you hear people say that so much, but like now that I work and do social media and we come here, like I just feel like every day is so fun. And like even on Thanksgiving, I texted everybody, I'm like, I am just so thankful that I finally have a job that's like working and I'm not dreading it. Like even when I was working a few days here and there, like I'm grateful for what I learned doing hair, but I would be like, oh, it's Wednesday, I gotta go do hair again. I don't know, it took the fun out of it for me, because now I just do hair if I want to, it's for fun. But I think just finally getting to a point of being like working just like is fun, because you always hear people say, oh, find a job that you don't live to work, you just work for fun, and so I think that's probably my favorite thing. And just you forget how much you can learn outside of what you're used to until you dive in and start learning that. Like until I started doing this and doing marketing, and even though I hated working in like Go High Level those first few days, but like everything I've learned like deep into marketing, like you forget how much there is to learn until like I was just like baptized by fire, having to learn that Go High Level, having to call clients even though it was like uncomfy, like all of these things that this year that have been hard. It's like I would never have done it had I stepped out of doing hair. So I think that's like my favorite part, and like I love it. So
I think you've had the biggest career change of anyone here. As far as like you've learned so much, right? And like your skills have gotten exponentially better in such a short amount of time, just due to the volume that you're doing, right? And I've seen it, like just captions, covers, like little things like that. You've like got it down to a science now, right? So anything else?
I'm far from perfect, but we'll get there. We'll manage 100 accounts if it means I learn. But no, it's been so fun. I love it.
We appreciate you so much. Like
Thanks.
The Instagram page, you've done a great job running that, and like you're great at taking a vision and executing it on it. So, okay.
Thank you.
Thanks,
everyone.
Woohoo!
That wasn't too bad.
All right, Harry.
All
right. Did you burp?
Did I? No.
Yes.
What do you mean?
You burped.
I'm holding one in.
Okay. All right. Welcome, Harry.
Hi.
Don't give me that look.
I've been peer pressured to be here, everyone.
This is Harry. He does all the graphic design. So the awesome thumbnails we have, the graphics, merch design, digital guides. What else am I missing? Everything. Harry is the guy behind it. So, okay, Harry. What's your favorite moment from season 1 of the podcast?
In the 30 seconds that you gave me to think about this, I think...
What did you drum up?
I did like a quick scan through our reels, trying to look back. I'm going to go with the paperclip question.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
And specifically that one guy's comment. I couldn't find it because it was on the shorts, but it was so...
What did it say?
Meg knows what I'm talking about. It was something about... There's something about the toilet, right? And just, I don't know, but it was funny. You'd have to look it up.
He said, because I said I would unscrew the toilet paper roll holder, put the paper clip where the screw went, and screw it back on. And the guy said something about you should leave them a present in the toilet so that they wouldn't go in there and look for the paper. Yeah, he said eat Taco Bell and then leave them a present so that the investigators wouldn't go in there.
That was my top moment for sure.
Okay. And what's your favorite moment of 2023?
I don't know, really. It's kind of just been an average year, hasn't it?
Wow, Harry!
Let's think.
What about like one?
What
of your
about
soccer
Jane coming to work
teams?
today? That was
Yeah,
kind of
that was
fun.
That was fun.
One of
It
your
would be a
teams.
sad year if that was the highlight, but
One of your teams won something.
yeah, we won a soccer tournament down in Mesquite.
That's huge.
That was pretty fun.
Coach Harry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my mum and brother were here. That's the winner for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
When did your dad come? Was that
That was last year.
last year?
Yeah, about the same time in August.
His accent was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he asked me.
I don't remember.
But then your
either.
sister was like, he said.
Oh,
Because I was just like, uh-huh.
yeah, my dad's a little. He's I don't know. He's not posh, but he's got like a really really
got
strong
that,
accent.
yeah.
So
Okay. What are you looking forward to? Any big things?
my brother gets married
That's awesome.
in May, so I'm looking forward to that.
Going back to England for that, right?
Should the visa be approved by then? Yeah. To be honest, I'll probably go regardless. So if it doesn't get approved, I'll be gone for a couple of weeks.
God willing.
till it gets approved. But yeah, that's the highlight. And then my cousin gets married a few months later. So
Yeah. And that's cool, man. You have a big year next year, I feel like.
I do.
Lots happening.
Yeah, almost too much. But
Usually how it goes. Me and Harry have worked with each other how long? 2 years almost?
December 2021.
So 2 years we've worked together. And because he came and applied at the solar company that I was working for at the time. And I had COVID, or Lindsay had COVID at the time, I think.
Lindsay had COVID, so you weren't at my interview. You were on the screen.
And so they were running the interview. And Harry said that he thought it was a fake interview.
Yeah, well,
He's like, this isn't real.
Well, I show up to the office and there's literally no chairs in the entire office, and I got there
Tiny room.
and I got there before Sarah.
Before the person that was meeting
yeah.
you.
So I get
Yeah.
there and the whole office is locked, and she's like, "Oh, sorry, I had to go grab 2 chairs from the office down the street," which was your Rightly Royce office at the time.
Oh my!
So she
I
carries
believe
the
you
chairs.
still wanted
in.
to work there.
I know. I was desperate.
I was desperate. Thanks.
I'm kidding.
That's like the
I'm
biggest
kidding.
thing.
I'm kidding.
You can say, imagine you're dating someone, you're like, yeah, I was just
kidding.
desperate.
I was kidding. It was, well, yeah. No, but she gets the chairs out and we sit there, and then she pulls up Jaden on a Zoom call.
And the computer
faces
facing-
herself, so like I can't see Jaden, but I can hear him. And it's like at the end of the interview, he's like, "Turn me around, I want to see him." And I was just like, confused and whatever. And then she turned me around, Jaden's there, "Oh yeah, yeah." And then they're like, "Oh, and you'll start in it was like 3 weeks from my interview date was like the start." But Jaden was like, "Yeah, we'll probably give you the job. And I was like, I feel like this is fake. Like, this
is a
doesn't
scam.
feel real, There was no one in the place, no furniture. But I was like, why? How could it be fake? What would they be? I didn't give them any information, Like, what could they be?
Yeah, we were just trying to get your email.
Yeah, and then anyway, it was real. And we were there for nearly 2 years, so.
Yeah, Harry needs a PS5.
Yep.
That's facts, actually. Yeah,
Why does he need a PS5?
because that would have been my 2-year gift.
Oh.
Yeah.
Radio owes Harry a PS5.
Yeah.
Justice for Harry.
Justice. One day.
Yeah, because technically, if you think about it, I did those last 3 months, I was working 2 jobs there basically. So then those 3 months should stack, which would have put me past 2 years.
Let me run it past
Right?
my guy.
Yeah, go man.
Yeah. Yeah, she does a lot of our client relationships.
She's very organized.
Very organized. She's our project manager, does a lot of the copy. She even cuts reels, which is awesome. Crushing it at that. But what's been your favorite moment from season 1?
So I get the easy spot here because I've had like a minute to think about this, but I can't remember the actual episode.
Okay.
But there was this time I was sitting at the table on the very end of the table, and I just remember laughing so hard I was snorting and trying so hard to not interfere with the audio. I think it was probably something poop related. I do not remember.
There was a lot of poop talk.
Okay,
You're right.
I'm sorry.
It was either that or it was one of the couples debates because those are also just so funny. But that was great. It was the best. Trying not to die of laughter while I was listening.
I know. I almost feel like season 2 we should like mic up everybody for
Just
like
so we
a
can
laugh
hear 'em in the
track
background.
and
Seriously.
add some background support to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think and even for me it's hard to recall like moments. It's just the overall like fun
Mm-hmm.
of it all, right? What's been your favorite moment of 2023? I might be able to guess, but
Yeah, I bet you can. I got married this year, and it was the best. So
Awesome.
that was my favorite for sure. I actually just got my pictures back today, and they're
Whoa.
sitting in my freaking inbox, but I can't look at them without my husband, and
Oh,
I have to wait.
that's hard.
It's terrible.
whoa, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I would have looked at him.
I know. I peeked.
What was your favorite part about getting married?
Ooh, the moment we're gonna do a What Is podcast soon, and I'm gonna talk about this, but is the moment he right before he said like, I pronounce you husband and wife basically, and it was like the most happy,
Whoa.
joyful like. It was so, I giggled and everyone laughed.
I loved getting
And
married.
it was amazing.
We should redo it.
Why do you say that? all
Just
the
because
time?
it's such a good time. And
You want to renew our vows on a weekly basis at this
I know.
point.
It's just, I just see everyone getting married. I think just because Emma's here and I started planning her wedding, and then I just feel like it'd be fun.
You should do it. I'll plan it with you.
There we go.
I love planning
Oh
weddings.
gosh, don't encourage.
I got you.
this. Yeah, I think when I think about our wedding, that's what I think about as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was like cheesing so hard.
My face hurt so
Yeah, I was
bad.
just smiling so big, like this is awesome.
It's
And I
the
look over and
coolest.
Lindsay's just.
Oh, stop. Yeah, I was so miserable to be there. Just kidding.
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to. We've got a few trips planned next year, and I'm really excited about that. We're going to Europe and Puerto Rico.
So awesome.
Be super fun, but I'm just excited for like whatever next year brings. Like I feel like we've set up some awesome foundations this year, like with Why We Dream
Yeah.
specifically, and I'm really excited to see where they go.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I think we're like breaking through at this point, and it's just going to become fun. You know what I mean? Like, we've made it.
Yeah, it's been really fun to watch. Like, just from the, I'm just here in the background. I help every once in a while. But it's just been really fun. I always say to Jaden, it's just so crazy to see the evolution of Why We Dream.
I know. Every time we drive, Lindsay's like,
I just think about it.
I
I'm
can't
like,
believe
this is
why
just-
we dream.
it's just so cool. And I just, honestly, again, I just think about the team and just how grateful like we are that you guys just stuck with it, with Jaden.
I know. I'm shocked. I think about that all the time. I'm like, how are they still coming to my house?
I think it's awesome, and it just like you guys are amazing people, and we're just so grateful for you.
Well, I was thinking, no, seriously, I was thinking literally just like 2 days ago, how amazing it is that we're all here because like I worked with Jaden and Harry we all did.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about how I've literally seen them almost every day for about 2 years. And then Megan
that
Taylor now.
depressing?
No, it's great. But how cool it is that if I hadn't taken that job, if I hadn't like chosen to stay, if I hadn't like there's just so many tiny little decisions that now this amazing thing that I never thought would be possible is my life, and it's really cool.
It is cool. I think about that too, of like the stars aligned
Yes.
in such a weird way.
Yes.
Where all the like roles we needed
Yeah.
to make this happen
With the right personalities.
with the right personalities, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
what is happening
They're
behind?
trying to
Getting
get to, they're trying to
bombarded.
get to Emma.
Okay.
But there's that one line in Hamilton. I can't remember exactly what it says, but it's in one of the songs where he talks about like what are the chances that God brought them all together at the same time. And I think about the Why We Dream team
What are
because
the
I
odds that
just
God's
feel
put
like
us-
it was just meant to be.
I'm really happy to be a part of something that matters like
Wow. Well, when we need PR, you're our girl. 'Cause that was amazing. Well, thank you. Thanks
Yeah,
for coming
thank
on.
you.
Sorry it was last moment spur, but you did great.
that. Thank you.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
It was fun.
The crew did great.
Yes, they're a good group.
I don't know why they were nervous.
I wasn't nervous.
Okay.
I'm keeping this mic.
Taylor still has the mic, so we've got the voice.
He should always have a mic because we always ask him questions. And
The
then he
voice
can't-
of
and then we have to
God.
repeat what
Yeah.
he says.
I agree. I think 2024 is the year of new equipment, new setup, new everything. So, Kate, we'll end with this, Linz. What are you looking forward to in 2024?
I think it's similar to what Emma said. Again, it's just been so fun to watch you guys work and just see how much you guys have been able to grow Why We Dream. And so I think I'm just most excited to see where you guys are in 2024. Where we are in 2024.
Yeah, I think, it'll be interesting a year from now what this will look like, and yeah, it's awesome. I don't know about you, but I love when a new year starts. It like gives me this like crazy drive to just go and like make that year the best, possible. And we talked about it on the last podcast of like, I really want to lay out and plan next year so that it becomes our best year yet. And I think Why We Dream is only going to grow. The podcast is only going to get better. Just we're on the up and up, which is awesome. So, Kay, should we end with the debate?
Sure. Let me guess what it is.
Okay.
Is it not the hamper? Since I washed your AirPods this week. Jaden left his clothes on the floor.
Wasn't this one of the debates?
Yes, but
That whoever's doing the laundry, squeeze on the pockets.
yes, Jaden lost that one. But Jaden, so like everyone said, Jaden, do your own laundry. But Jaden's argument this time was that he didn't put his shorts in the hamper, but
All right, that's the debate.
they were on the floor.
Okay.
And if they're on the floor, that means they're dirty, and I put them in the hamper.
So here's the debate: is Lindsay no checks nothing before she puts it in the wash? And you want to know how I realized it?
Because I washed your AirPods.
No. How did I realize they were in there? You want to hear?
Yeah.
So I'm at my computer, I'm working, and my computer keeps saying connected to
Oh, no.
AirPods. And I'm like, what? It happened like 4 times. And then I hear clank, clank, clank. And I'm
Were they in the
like,
dryer or in the washing machine? Oh.
ask Taylor. I jumped up.
You
And I
gotta.
go, oh, frick. And I run in, open the laundry room, pull everything out, and there's the case and my 2 AirPods just clanking in the dryer. So not only did they get washed.
But it's better if they go through the dryer, I've learned. They still work if they go through the dryer.
Keep telling yourself that,
They
Liz.
came out chirping like a sad little bird.
Yeah, I walk out and they're just whistling,
They're
literally
like-
going,
Are you serious? You should have let
Yeah.
it finish in the dryer. I'm gonna dry them out.
So what happened was I took my shorts off near the bed
and left them there.
with my AirPods in it, and I thought Lindsay wouldn't grab them because she always says, you got to pick up your own clothes.
But
So I thought I had time to pick it up myself, take my AirPods out, and put it in the hamper.
Nope. But
No.
Nope.
but the thing is, Jaden doesn't like if he leaves it on the floor, it'll be there for a while. So I usually just wind up picking up his clothes, and I didn't check.
We're not debating about clothes on the floor right now, Linz.
Well, if they're on the floor, they're dirty.
Oh my gosh.
And I was doing laundry, so I picked him up and put him in the wash.
Well, so AirPods.
So he calls me, and because I was gone, and I said, "Hello, you washed my AirPods." And I said, "Oh, well, we already debated this, and that's your fault."
And then Jaden hung up on
Yeah,
me.
and then he hung up.
I was upset.
Yeah, so thank you. So we did out of my hands.
What was the actual debate? We've already debated. We need
Yeah,
something.
do the other debate.
We
Do
need,
the
we need
do
some-
the other.
We can't do that
All
one
right.
on Instagram again. We
Okay,
need a
we'll do
fresh
this
debate.
one quick.
'Kay.
So, settle our debate. Let's say you need to leave the house at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
You agree to it as a couple. You say we're leaving at 8 a.m. And 8 a.m. strikes on the clock.
Okay.
And I look and Lindsay's still.
This isn't
Doing
an
this.
actual scenario because both of us are the most punctual people you'll ever meet.
Yes, but sometimes it's close.
But it's usually you and not me. 'Cause
No.
I make sure to get ready extra early, and I'm usually ready 15 minutes before we're supposed
Sometimes
to.
you cut it close.
No, I never do. You do.
Wow. Okay. But the debate is it okay to tell them to hurry up a little bit? Or do they already know that they need to hurry so you don't need to say anything?
Well, I don't know because I always tell you to hurry.
No, I always tell you to hurry.
Jaden, I'm telling you.
Lindsay Ward. No. And you always are like, don't rush me.
No, that's not true.
Linz, your reality is not my reality.
Well, who's right then? Because we both think the other person is the one that's keeping the other one behind. So how do we debate that?
The debate is, do you say, come on, let's hurry it up?
I mean, in that scenario, I do tell you to hurry up.
Okay. What about you, Taylor?
Meg gets mad when I tell her to hurry up, but if she ever tells me to hurry up, I just say, I know, I'm trying, I'm sorry.
Okay. Meg wants
That
the
is
mic.
the truth. That is the truth. That
Okay,
is
Meg,
the
wrap
truth.
it up. Take us home.
Okay, the truth with us is that Taylor,
That deep breath.
She knows I'm right.
no, Taylor changes the leave time. So therefore, I might find myself being the later one because Taylor will tell me last minute that the leave time was 8 a.m., but it is now 7:30, and I had to shave off 30 freaking minutes, like in the blink of an eye, to leave the home. So, yeah.
The debate is, are you allowed to tell them,
Too hurried up.
hey, it's time to go, I'm ready, you're not?
Yeah.
Yes. Me and Jaden did that
because
to each
You
other.
say that to me, and I'm like,
Yes.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm hurrying, I'm sorry. But what do you say?
Yes, you're allowed to tell your partner to hurry up because chances are they're behind. My reasoning goes farther than that of why I'm late.
Just like Lindsay tries
Levels.
to change the
Girls rule.
debate.
Girls rule.
Yeah.
It depends, but yes, that's okay. But you have to be very, very nice about it because chances are you're both trying to leave at 8 a.m. like you said. So
All right.
I feel like you said wrap it up, and I definitely
got
did
you.
not wrap it up. Back to you.
Okay, that's the debate. That's season 1. That's the end.
That's
We
a wrap.
did it. Thank you guys for watching every episode. Fletcher's currently yelling that he needs
needs a wipe.
He needs a wipe. So we are going to end season 1 on that note. Thank you very much.
Season 1. Let's everyone say hi to the camera. Ah! There's Harry and Emma. There's Jaden. There's Lindsay. There's Meg. Season 1's over.
See you next
We'll see you next time.